Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today students, in English subject we are going to see a very interesting poem, All the World's a Stage. In fact, this is one of my favorite poems. Now this is written by a renowned poet of British accent, that is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, he was born in the year 1564 and he died in 1616 and was an English poet, playwright and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's prominent dramatist. He is often called as England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. Okay, that means the title of Bard of Avon has been given to him. Now let us concentrate on this poem. This poem is taken from his play As You Like It. Here in this poem he compares the world to be a stage where the drama of human life is enacted. That means this poem, it describes the 7 stages, the different ages in which the human life is all lived. That means we are born and one day we die. Within that period of life, from birth till death, whatever the different stages in our life, that means as our age grows, we are coming from one stage to another. Now suppose when we were born till the age of 2, we were babies, like very infant small. Then from 3rd year onward till 12 years, that was our childhood. Then from 13 to 17, that was our teenage. From 18 onwards till 44, we were in an adulthood. And then from 45 to 60, we are in the middle age, and from 60 and above, senior citizens, and from 80 and above, very old. Okay, so in different conditions and in different age group, what the physical changes in our body takes place, and because of that what effects are there on our body and mind, that all is described in this very beautifully. Okay, let us concentrate on the poem now. The first line we are going to see, all the world's a stage. That means this world is like a stage. We know during the function at the schools how we do the dramas. That means each person enacts or plays his own role particularly in a proper manner. Okay, so all the world's a stage, and all the man and woman merely players. That means we are acting our role, our duty, our role. Okay, they have their exits and their entrance. Exits means when we will die, we will leave this world, and entrance means when we are born. Okay, that is our birth. And one man in his time plays many parts. That means one man in his life, he's at a time he is playing many parts. Suppose I am sister to one person, I am mother to one person, I am wife to another person. So I am playing many different roles at a time. Okay. His acts being 7 ages, at first the infant. Now as soon as he says this, after that he says that his acts being 7 ages. Whose act? That means human beings. Okay, they are of 7 ages. He has divided the life of a human being into 7 different stages. At first the infant. You must have remember when you were small babies and just born, how you were in the taken care by the nurse and your mother and granny. Mewling and pucking in the nurse's arms. Mewling and pucking. See that the meaning. What does it mean? That means continuously you are vomiting something from your mouth, or you were just shouting, crying. Small babies, they cry a lot. You must have heard them and listened also, saw them. Then the winning schoolboy with his satchels. Satchels here means the school bags and different kind of things what we carry to the school. First, he was in the arm of the nurses, continuously crying, throwing away his mucus or saliva from his mouth, and all the time doing the continuous movements, right? Then came the stage that was winning schoolboy with his satchel. That means more than 3 years old. You must have remembered how you came in the nursery, and you must have seen many of the students coming in the nursery classes and shining morning face creeping like snail. Have you seen those faces, those innocent faces of the small child when they come first time to the school? How fresh they look, like shining morning face, creeping like snail. They walk slowly. Their walking slow is been compared to the walking or the movement of the snail. You know snail, that animal, it walks or crawls very slowly. Unwilling to school, and then the lover. That means he is not ready to come to the school. Sometimes they cry a lot. You must have heard those students in nursery and senior junior. They continuously cry sometime, and they harass their parents. They say we don't want to go to school. Okay? And then the lover sighing like furnace. Then your age grows till 16, 17, 18, and you come into a teenage and on the threshold of the adulthood. At that time, you are like in this stage, they are becoming, students get attracted towards the opposite sex. Okay? And then the lovers sighing like furnace. That means that child which was going to school, before that he was in the hands of the nurses crying. See, small child as a baby mewling and pucking, then winning schoolboy, that is carrying the school bag and then having a shining face, and he was not willing to go to school, and now it is the stage. Then the lover sighing like furnace. That means his face, now he becomes attracted towards the opposite sex, that is the teenage age, when from 15 years till 18 to 20 years they are attracted towards the opposite sex, and they have girlfriends, or they have attracted towards talking to them, or they have a woeful ballad. What do you mean by woeful ballad? They sing the sad songs to attract the opposite side. I mean to say, if it is a girl, she will attract towards boy, and the boys, they will attract towards the girl. Okay? That is with a woeful ballad. Made to his mistress eyebrow. Now he is always attracting, or he wants the lady or the woman to become his. And then a soldier full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard. Here pard means the leopard. Leopard means like a lion, or like a leopard. That means that like a power of that leopard. The animal leopard you must have seen. He is having very high speed in running also, and he catches whatever he wants. Okay? So at this stage, after becoming a lover and attracting the opposite sex, and now he is becoming a soldier. Which kind of a soldier? Full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard. That means he is having strange oaths and bearded like a path. That means he is ready to have promises made and to fulfill those promises by working hard, and he is always ready to work in difficult situations and bearded like the pard, like a lion or like a leopard. He want to do achieve whatever he is target is. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. You know the young age people between the age group of 20 to 25 to 30. You will see those people, they are very much aggressive kind of, very strong in energy, and they don't want to admit the faults of theirs, and they are always ready to have a quick fight with others, quick in quarrel. Suddenly their mood becomes aggressive. They are ready to fight with people. They are jealous in honor. That means nobody should insult them in any way. They cannot sustain that sustain kind of injustice. If a small kind of something is wrong being told to them, they cannot, they will not accept their faults sometimes. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. Seeking the bubble reputation. That means they are just having a lot of respect for themselves, and they just don't want anybody to insult them in any manner, seeking the bubble reputation. Even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice. What do you mean by cannon's mouth? That means they, even if they have to face the danger, they will face it in a very brave manner. They will not be ready to accept anything, and always be running towards justice. In fair round belly with good capon lined. Now this stage is when the man becomes a little matured. I mean to say till 40-45 years of age, his stomach is coming out, like his belly is being seen by people. Why? Because now he is resting. He has earned a lot of money. He is resting, eating a lot of things, and whatever he likes he eats with good capon lined. That means with excess of fats in his body, and he is careless in eating now. He has stopped the care and proper way of losing his and making himself into a diet and making his body lose weight. Now he has become a person who eats excess amount of fats, and he is careless in eating habits. Okay. Then next stage is with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. Now at this age, that is from 45 till 60 years of age, we can say that time that man is full of wise says. He always follows whatever the lessons he has learned through his experiences in his life, and he wants his children also to become that way, and always following the discipline, and full of wise saws. Whatever he has seen and experienced in his life, he want to follow that, and he asks this to children also to follow that, and the modern instances. And so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean slippered pantaloon. Now after 65-70 years, he becomes very thin, and he is like, we see the example of our grandparents at home. They become very thin, lean, always most of the time they need to rest. They are suffering from one or the other diseases. They have to be continuously given the medicines, taken care of. So this is that stage. So he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. What this pouch contains? The pouch contains the medicines, because he needs the medicine after some time or after some period of time. And spectacles on nose. That means he is wearing the specs. His eyesight has become very low. His youthful horse well saved a world too wide for his shrank and his big manly voice. Now his knees not working properly, his legs are paining, he is not able to walk in a proper manner. Sometimes they take the support of the sticks to walk. You must have seen your grandparents. Turning again towards the childish tremble pipes and whistled in the sounds. Now his voice becomes shrank. That means shrank means the legs and the knees of his ankle have become, he is not able to move, as I said you. Then turning again towards the childish tremble. Tremble means like a small baby when he was about to fall down. You must have seen when the small baby first time when it starts walking, sometime it falls and again it stands up, right? The same way now this is the last stage and he has become like a child. Now this is called as the second childhood, where the human being or the very aged, we can say a 70, 80, 90 years of age, at this time he becomes a childish tremble comes in him. What do you mean by that tremble? He becomes 3 times weaker than what he was before. Okay, now pipes and whistles in his sound. Why that sounds of whistle comes from his mouth? Because all his teeth are not present. When the teeth are not present, how the people talk? When they talk, a kind of sound or that air comes out from their mouth, so it becomes like a voice of the whistles. Okay, last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history. That means this is the very last scenes. That means now he is not going to live for more years. This is the stage where he becomes like a child. When you were a small, very small baby, mother had to take care of each and everything. Now in the old age also, people have to take care of that person on the bed, of each and everything. He does not know about the washroom, about eating, about talking, about many of the things are there which he cannot do on his own. He needs the support of his young childrens. Okay, now last scene of all that ends his strange eventful history is second childishness, and here oblivions and sand teeth, sand eyes, sand taste, sand everything. That means the stage of becoming unconscious, like he is not at all connected with the life which is going on. Young people, they are always busy with many of the things, but you must have seen your grandparents or more older grandparents, you must have seen they are not connected with the life so much. They don't understand many of the things. If you will tell them also, they can't hear properly. If the food is served to them, they say it's not having any taste. Their teeth are gone. So sand teeth, that means he's not having teeth in his mouth. He is not able to see properly. His eyesight is gone. Sand taste, that means his taste, he is not able to taste properly the things, and everything he is not able to have that kind of enjoyment which he used to have in his childhood or his adulthood or his I mean to say the age, middle age, and in the old age also, whatever he was enjoying, now he is not able to, because he is very very old and about to die. So a very beautiful description of the life of a human being is been described here. This is William Shakespeare. Alhamdulillah, with this we complete our explanation. Jazakallah.